Welcome to Mystical Minds. I am your host, Jamie Girard. Today, I'll be reading an article from Danny Martin Girard. He's the author of the Poetic Cues trilogy. You can find his work at DannyGSThoughtForToday.com or Mystical Minds YouTube channel and podcast. Co-owned with myself, Jamie Girard. It's just a better choice. Is there such a thing as a right choice, or is there just a better choice? We've heard the saying, there are many roads that lead to Rome. Almost everyone's journey has detours and delays. And most importantly, every journey is unique in one way or another. Many people or religions tell us there's one path only. They tell us there's only one path that we must travel, and if we fail on this one journey, then we lose our chance at success or salvation. You can only make choices based on your current understanding, maturity, and wisdom. A year from now, or 5 years from now, you may have a very different mentality, thereby causing you to choose differently. Considering the fact you're always changing and growing, the choice you made that you really regret wasn't a failure. It was simply part of the unfolding that brought you to this present moment. The only way to make better decisions is through contemplation and assessing whether these choices are aligned with our greater perspective or not. Seeking our spiritual selves and immersing ourselves in the truths that govern humanity allows us to make better choices. Meditation allows us to connect with our higher selves, and it distracts us from anything that doesn't resonate with our greater perspective. Positive affirmations allows us to have faith and confidence in ourselves and the divine. These are simply tools that help us make better choices, and perhaps it may prevent future problems or allow us to cope with problems with greater wisdom. There are challenges that are unavoidable. However, we should make it easier on ourselves by reserving some time every day for our own alignment and growth. We also need to accept that every journey has contrast and obstacles, but remember, they help us define who we are and where we're going. What's the point of a human experience if there is nothing to learn? These choices you're currently making in your life, aren't they different from the choices you will make in 20 years from now? You can only assess which is best option now. And then in 20 years from now, you'll assess according to your life at that particular time. Circumstances change and you change also. So there's no failure, just a journey and a spiritual evolution. Is there such a thing as a right choice, or is there simply better choices where you currently stand? No need to relive your past failures and mistakes, since they are merely stepping stones to the new improved version of yourself in your life. If there's one right path for everyone, it would mean everyone would be the same, and there would be no contrast, and the world would be a boring place. Besides, how can you define who you are and what you want out of life if you don't have a reference point and a platform to choose from? When you have a decision to make, just know there's no right or wrong approach. There are simply decisions based ideally on your life and your journey. It's simply about making choices that are beneficial for ourselves and humanity. We're all interconnected, so when you make a choice aligned with our source and creator, then your good deed or example affects all the people in your life. That's how we change the world one step at a time. Thank you so much, Danny G. That was powerful. I really love this article. I hope everybody enjoyed it as much as I did. Again, I'm not going to comment on These articles, I believe they speak for themselves and I don't have to. They're amazing. Thank you so much, Danny G. I love what we're doing. I love this journey I'm on, that we are on together. And thank you so much, everybody out there listening and subscribing all the time. We truly, truly, from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you so much for listening and always coming back. We really appreciate it. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for listening and have a beautiful day.